I am so freaking excited because my friend Jessica just called and she just got out of jail or prison yesterday, right?
No, the rehab.
The rehab, I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay.
Fine.
So we need to get you on Vivitrol immediately.
Immediately.
How is that place? Was it okay?
It was awesome. I loved it.
I know I was supposed to be your calling buddy, but you know how many people call me a day?
I know.
I know. Okay. So, this is great, but you're at home, right?
Yes.
Okay, so we need to get you connected to Vivitrol. Do you have CareSource now?
I have United Healthcare Community Plan, which is a Medicaid.
Okay, remember we were trying to figure out what to do about that?
Yes.
Okay, do you have a car or is someone going to be driving you?
Yes, somebody will be driving me.
Okay, let me call Addiction Angels, which is where I wanted to get you, but our problem was we couldn't get you off the Suboxone.
Right.
And you were so sick and tired of being on that damn Suboxone.
So sick of it.
Yeah, so sick of it. And you were just like, I am sick and tired of being sick and tired. That 90 days flew by.
It did. It really did. I didn't think it would, but it did.
I know. So first you went to a place where they detoxed you, right?
Yes.
And then you went into the 90-day program.
Yes, ma'am.
Oh my gosh, you did what you said. You're not all talk, you're action. Okay. Woohoo, I'm so excited. Okay, it's Wipe Your Slate Clean Monday also, so it's one of my favorite days in the world. So
awesome.
Yeah, awesome. And you're calling me on Wipe Your Slate Clean Monday. So now we're going to, through you, figure out what United Healthcare does on the Medicaid plan. Like I said, the people I work with, I tell them to sign up for CareSource.
Right.
But I'm going to call Addiction Angels on Sinclair Road. I'm also going to call Southeast Mental Health. And we're going to tell them no. Because sometimes they try to put you on Suboxone. We do not want that at all.
No, we don't. I don't want to be on that.
Suboxone, what did Suboxone do? Did it work at all?
Suboxone, it did not work for me at all. I kept using it, and just, I would never get off of it.
Yeah, I say maybe 1 out of 10,000 people take Suboxone as directed.
Exactly.
Right.
That wasn't me.
And that's giving it, a lot of leeway there. Okay, so let me call them. Let me call Southeast Mental Health. I know Southeast Mental Health takes 3 weeks of counseling, and then they try to throw you on Suboxone, which I love that. Huh?
You mean the Vivitrol?
No, I just talked to someone, but this person wanted Suboxone, so that's how it goes with Suboxone.
Okay, I got it.
So I always tell them I wouldn't do that. I would go for Vivitrol. So let me make some phone calls and see what the quickest way. I feel Addiction Angels of America is going to be your quickest way, and it's on Sinclair Road. And
awesome. And then can you find out if I can do the intensive outpatient with it?
Yes, I know that with the Vivitrol you have to go 4 times a month.
Good.
Okay? So that, and then there's other recovery services like PHP we could hook you up with, and they come and pick you up in the morning. I did this, so I'm showing you what worked for me, and you know how I am. So yeah, PHP, it's called intensive outpatient. They get you in the morning. Once again, you have to have Medicaid, but you do, right?
Yes.
That's right. So, and they pick you up, you do programming, but you have to be polydiagnosis, which is what I am, which means you have a mental health component and an addiction component.
Okay. So, and they do the Vivitrol there too, whatever you're talking about?
I don't think they do Vivitrol, but I'm just thinking about if you wanted more programming than the 4 times a month.
Yeah, that'd be perfect.
Because they actually come and pick you up, and then they drive you home at like 1:30.
Oh, that'd be awesome.
Right, I know. I'm so proud of you.
I know.
Woohoo! I've been on the phone all morning. There was a shooting in my neighborhood. Yeah, so I've been dealing with that all morning. A 16-year-old was shot and killed in my neighborhood. And
oh my gosh.
Yes, and the government, or not the government, but people who have money built this like rec center on the street where it happened.
Right.
And so I was calling at first the government, and then I had to, it led me to people who really invested in this thing. And I go, now, do you have an addiction recovery service component in that rec center? Because they have like jobs and ways to get jobs and some health care. And they were like, no, not as far as we know. And I was like, my neighborhood, I mean, that's putting the cart before the horse. If we can't get sobered up out here, how in the heck is anyone going to hold a job or anything else, you know?
Exactly.
All that other stuff is so important, working, educating yourself, whatever they're offering, GED services. But until everyone gets off the dope, they're not going to be able to cope with anything.
Nope, they won't.
Thank you. Thank you.
I know that.
I'm going to try to get the center's not finished yet, so I'm going to try to advocate hard for an addiction recovery service. Because, like, with you, like, my neighbors, none of them have cars. None of them have money to get all the way to Southeast. They can't even afford a bus pass to get to Sinclair Road for the Addiction Angels.
Wow.
Yeah, and then they say, what about Maryhaven? And I go, Maryhaven, by the time they call every day, if they even do have a phone,
exactly.
you know, they
It's
give
hard
up.
to get in there.
Isn't it hard?
Really hard.
And I said that the jails and the prisons are now detox centers and mental health centers. So you need to segregate the jail into the addiction part and then shoot them up with the Vivitrol before they get out.
And I agree on that.
Thank you. Like your place where you were at, it would have been really cool if they could have dispensed that shot to you before you left.
Exactly.
Yeah, exactly.
Exactly.
So and I trust and believe I've been working with the bigwigs that deal with the Vivitrol, so I'm trying my best. But can you hang on a few days? You can, right?
Yes, I can.
If it takes a few days, I'm going to call you right back after I get a hold of Addiction Angels. Now, sometimes they're doing counseling, so
Okay.
they have to call me back in a second. You know, when they're done, I'll leave a message. They do call me back because they know how proactive I am about this. But at this place, they have methadone. They have Suboxone. You know you're going to say no to that.
That's right, girl.
I know. That was your whole problem. You're like, how do I get off this Suboxone?
Exactly. I don't want to get back on it.
Now, was it hard? How'd they get you off of it?
Well, they did I was on the detox for like 4 days, and I wasn't completely withdrawn. I was still withdrawn when I went to the 90-day program for at least a month and a half still after that.
Okay.
Yeah, it was horrible.
Wow. Okay, I'm going to have to totally talk to you more so we can educate people on how you felt, how you did it, what the symptoms were. But let me go call this first. I love you. You called me right when you came out. You are a role model.
Yes, I am.
Yes, you are. Okay. All right. I'm going to go call them, and I'll call Southeast Mental Health, too, and see what their deal is. I'll also call Comp Drug. They're the ones that pay for the Tapestry program in my prison system, one of the programs I did. So,
okay.
Yeah, but I still think that Addiction Angels, my boyfriend went through that, and I really liked how they handled it, and it was done. It took a couple weeks because the waiting list, but not many people were on the Vivitrol because people want to get high off that Suboxone.
Right, exactly.
Right. So, I think we should be able to get you on the Vivitrol pretty quickly.
That's awesome.
Yeah, I just walked in the door, so I'm glad that you called right now, right on God's time.
Awesome.
Did you make friends? Are you going to stay in touch with the positive people you met?
Yes, I am actually. I'm going to.
All right.
Yep.
I love you. I'm going to call you back. It might take me a second because I have a huge list here I'm calling about this violence in my neighborhood. But as soon as they call me back, you'll be the first person I call.
Thank you. You have this number right in your phone?
Yeah, I'm going to text you some stuff on Addiction Angels and all that, okay?
Okay, just text me on the one you usually text me on. This number right here is just a house phone.
Oh, shoot. Let me get the number that you want me to call you on. I'm going to turn this thing off, and I love you and I'm proud of you. Okay.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.